YouTubers not getting this live, unfortunately. They're going to see this afterwards, unfortunately. Got a little bit of a ISP thing going on there, so we got plenty of speed. In fact, I can put it on a higher resolution now for Twitch because I'm not dual streaming right now. So Twitch's stream is up, stream is on. But I had to, unfortunately, you won't see the chat right now because I was closing things and updating everything to try and see if I can get YouTube working, but it's not. But let's forget about that and let's evolve Aries. Aries time. So yes, let's get him going. So let me pull up Twitch as well so I can get you guys the chat going, so at least I can see the chat because I still had the YouTube up and running, looking at that one on that screen and that one over here, but that one's no longer important because I rebooted everything. But here we go, evolve time, evolve. So evolve Aries, it's gonna be something delicious. All right, so best time to evolve any hero is when you can possibly get it up to 200. If you can get that sucker up to 200, you get so much experience books. It's really not the experience books that I care about, more or less the honor badges that you can get from selling them. So that's a very big key. That's how I've been actually able to level up a lot of my heroes so quickly. It's because I use a lot of the experience books for honor badges instead of actually for experience. I'll show you. So to evolve a hero, for those that don't know, most should already know, you come on over your trade fame, you go buy this little thing right here, evolution rune. You can see I got one already in my pocket. And then you go back over here, and you got to make sure you have at least shards, a rune, or so shards or another hero. And in this particular case, I'm using a card, so I'm going to kill off a card. So let's go over here and show you what it looks like when we evolve this. But I'm also going to remove my little brush and some shrubs so you can see more of the stats on the Aries when we switch it over. So you can see right now it's at 35,910 for the stats. That's a little bit. So, but for evolve, you just click on this little button right here. Anytime after 180 for your first evolve. On your second evolve, it's 185 or higher. But make sure, like I said, make sure you get that up to 200. Or as close as you possibly can. Use all your effort into here's what I've been doing. I've been kicking all my heroes off and just leveling one hero with the dungeon sweeps and with HBM sweeps. That's just the fastest way to get experience ever. So do it that way. Do it, I tell you. So there we go. Click on this little evolve button. Ka-ching. You get this nice little screen here. Tells you need 1,000 red crystals, one of those evolution runes, and over here is we gotta sacrifice something. So in this turn, I'm not gonna sacrifice my shards. I'm gonna definitely sacrifice this card. And a lot of times they give you an option to sacrifice a hero that's not locked. But all my heroes are locked, so there we go. Let's click on this because we're going to kill off that card. And then click on OK. And down here, we can now evolve. You can also see a little stat statistics when it shows you the green stuff here, which you're basically going to be boosting to right away. So let's click that evolve button. Dun, 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 dun. Click. Wow, 263 books coming back our way. That's actually a lot of books. Lots of books. Boom. Now look at Aries, man. Aries actually looks really good evolved. Dude, look at him. Look at him. That's a bit of a thing, so. So there we go. And once again, I'm sorry for the people that normally catch me on YouTube for streaming, but Twitch is working, YouTube is not. I tried streaming, it's just for some reason I'm not getting high bandwidth to YouTube, yet I did test my ISP. I'm getting full ISP connection. My ISP is, I got full green bars, man. Got plenty of speed, but it's not giving me anything to YouTube. But to Twitch, I got no packets drop, nothing dropped. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at it in the altar. You can see that right here is the Aries. Look at the picture of Aries over here, and then let's take a look at another picture of Aries. I believe I have an Aries still sitting in my somewhere in here. There you go. Take a look. The old school versus the new school. Dun 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 dun. Crankier. All right, so there we go. And we also need to collect our books. Don't forget to collect your books. Some people are like, where is it? It's here in your mailbox, right here. Click on it. Claim it. Num, 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 num. Now, let's take a look at it over here. And you can see that 263. If we were to sell all of those books, I'm not going to, but look at what you would get. 3 million. 3 million honor badges. That's a lot of honor badges. I'm not gonna do that because I don't need 3 million. So we're gonna just sell a few of those for honor badges, while the rest we're gonna use actually for experience. So let's start leveling this bad boy up, and then show it off a bit. So right now at level 1, it's at 25,560 for that. Let's change that and start earning some experience here. That's I don't know if we want to use that. Let's purple books as far as we can go, then some blue books, then some green books. That works for me. Earn, consume, blah. Now we're up to 36,225. Not bad at all. Let's upgrade that. And you're going to see that right now bounce up to 38,745. That's nice. That's nice. Let's consume. Earn some more experience here. Let's get once again those purple books, and then blue books, and then green books. Then earn the experience. Then back out. Do it again. Upgrade. What are we at now? 43,965. Not bad, not bad at all. Oh, so this is at 6 stars now. Let's consume, get it going. And once again, get our purple books. Whoa, that's actually a lot of purple books. How much do we get for one of these? Oh, there we go. We can start actually using these books now. So 4 of those, that's pretty much all we needed. Let's see if one of these, what that does. 2, 3 of those. And there we go, getting close to the max. So 3, 3, 3, and then probably some greens. So let's earn that, and then get some greens in there. Earn it again. Go back over here and take a look what we got. We're at 46,665. Let's upgrade this, see what happens. Ooh, look at that. 49,000 is coming up. So 49,185 for the HP. Woo. It is coming along. We're already at 7 stars. 7 stars. Unfortunately, the chat board is broken-ish right now. I'm going to fix it for the next video for the people. So sorry, the chat's broken. But yeah, because I was trying to update everything to try and fix YouTube. So I got to refix everything. Yeah. But let's go back in here and earn some experience. How many books is it going to take? About 20. No, not 20, about 10. And one of those, yeah, that's not gonna cut it. 2 of those, so let's kick it to the greens. So 10, 1, and 5. So there we go, and we're gonna hit 8. Da, 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 which brings up to 51,885. Let's upgrade that. It's gonna boost us to 54,000 here. So once again, 54,405 when you're at 8 stars. 8 stars. Let's consume, get that up. Let's continue on our craziness. Consume 33 of these apparently. 18 of those. 4 of these. We'll just kick it off and use some green books as well. So earn some experience there, and then green book it the rest of the way. So consume, mock out, upgrade. Finally. Dun 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 dun. He's at now 59,625 HP. Wow. Okay, so we're on our last leg. We're gonna need some honor, well not honor, but we're gonna need honor badges, and we're gonna need gold. So those 2 things we will come by, and we'll also use those experience books for some other things going on. Like soon we're gonna 10-star this dude and hit him up to 200 fairly quickly as well. This is the one that I'm starting to work on now. So Warlock is going to be next. So yeah, that's going to be a thing. And then soon enough we'll this one I already, you can see I got this one already up to 200. It's already been evolved once. We're going to be double evolving this one next after we do Warlock. I already gave the life drain to this and took off my 5 of 5. Basically the one for leveling. So let's consume, get the rest of these books out here. Ooh, 108 books. That really does trim a lot of our fat. That takes a lot of books away. and we'll drop it down. So earn EXP, and then just some books. There we go. And now we got to sell some books to get the honor badges required. You got a Moltanica and a Vlad. Congrats, congrats. Yeah, you should be able to beat getting a Moltanica. Vlad is going to be more helpful for beating insane expert dungeons than Vlad will. But Vlad will definitely help you with that. How often can you evolve a hero? Well, that depends on how fast you can get fame. You can evolve heroes fairly quickly if you do really good in Lost Battlefield. If you do really good in Lost Battlefield, man, you can really chew through that and get lots of fame. Or if you spend lots of money, or you have lots of gems and do gem rolls for heroes, you can get fame. Also, you can get fame for doing talent rolls. So that's some different ways of getting fame. But pretty much the easiest way to get fame is just, Lost Battlefield and beating people, really. And the best, really the most amount of fame that you get is Sunday night, Monday morning. So Monday morning, if you log in right after midnight and you get your Lost Battlefields right then and there, you can probably rake in about 300 fame just that night alone if you can get those attacks in right away while you're technically at 0 and everyone else is technically still higher than you, like much, much higher. So that there's a large difference, and you usually get like 70 fame per victory. So that's the perfect time to get lots of fame. Sunday night, get victories then. Get victories. Don't fight someone that you think you're going to lose against. Fight someone you know you're going to win. And really, that's the best time to get fame is Monday morning, right after Sunday night, right after crosses midnight, a minute right after midnight. Perfect timing. So, there you go. Basically, when Lost Battlefield resets. Best time for getting fame. You can get 300 fame there like nothing. So, pro tip. All right, so let's get that honor badges and that gold. So we need lots of gold. I sold lots of my statues already. All right, let's go get that gold and some magic too, apparently. I am a poor person here. Let's go get some gold, and then let's level this up to 10 stars. And man, 10 stars, that's going to be beautiful. So, once again, I'm trying to level up my Warlock next. So, Warlock is going to be the next one we evolve. So that's going to be something. We got the gold we're looking for. And I'm going to be doing a video soon on Ghoulam. And what I think of him. I'm getting much, much more comfortable with Ghoulam now. Ghoulam. He's pretty cool. I'm going to show you guys some of the advantages and disadvantages of Ghoulam. But yeah, you'll see soon enough. Come on, proc. Alright, let's get our foliage back up, and then we'll put take the foliage away when we evolve up. Lots of water. Nice base setup. Alright, let's get some more damage here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, perfect. Now, see, this person's doing the same thing I do. Is basically they're power leveling this one hero, kicking all the rest of the heroes off their base. So every time they log in, just refresh your dungeons, sweep them away. Man, after Warlock, I'm going to maybe think about 5 double evolving Dreaddrake. So there you go. Okay, so let's take a peek over here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And some of that. Nothing really on the base. We're looking pretty good. How are we looking over here on the Twitch side? Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Alright. Got the damage inbound. We've dropped no packets. It's all beautiful. There we go. That's the gold we're talking about. And now let's shell off some books for them honor badges. You know what I've been telling you to do. It's probably a good idea. Just do it, right? So how much do we get if we sell all those? 1 million, 1.3 million. Now it's very tempting to do that right now, in fact. But we might be able to come about this another way. We can also sell off blue books. 100,000 there. 60,000 there. Green books, 16,000 there. That selling off these books would also give us a similar result. But I do think we do need to sell a chunk of these. So at least let's sell enough for 200,000. And then I'll think about it later if I want to, or 180 is basically what we need. 180. Perfect. Confirm sale. Only 15. I can afford 15 of those. We still got 96. We can still use those for experience, or as I keep leveling, use it for honor badges. So you can take a look over here. Basically need 400 for this one, 400,000 for this one, 400,000 for this one, 400,000. I don't think I'm actually gonna be leveling Druid, so I can save 400,000 there. I don't need to worry about that. So 400, 400, 400, 400, 400, and I think 400 over here, and 400 here, 400 here, and another 400 here, and another 400 here. So I'm going to need a lot, but that's going to be over time. And I can get about 200,000 HP a day, so I don't need to sell all those books right away, but I will be doing enough. I will be announcing that on another video shortly. Probably, most likely be announcing the winner over the weekend. So stay tuned this weekend. We shall be announcing the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, so right over here you can see that we got this shiny starred up thing over here. Let's click on this and upgrade. Let me also click off this so we can get that so you guys can see. Kick that off. And let's go back actually. So we're at 160, so 62,325 for the HP right now. Let's upgrade that bad boy. And you're going to see that it's going to go to 64. 64,000. Not bad. But if you take a look at it and compare it to, Pumpkin Duke, low HP. Take a look at a Dread Drake. Dread Drake is double the HP. It's ridiculous. Dread Drake. That's why I'm going to be double evolving Dread Drake soon. Because his HP is going to be ridiculous. Ridiculous. He's going to be like impossible to kill. And especially with this 5/5 life drain on him. I dare you to kill Dread Drake. So that's going to be interesting. So we've now got our 10-star Aries. Dun, 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 dun. Looks pretty cool, I'd say. We got the Aries. It's good, good, good. Alright, so let's test the sucker out maybe in some arena or something and see what we can do with it. What does this Aries do for us? Is he actually useful? We'll find out. I haven't been doing as much arena. Been challenged. Not defeated. Oh, we got to edit our teams and we got to save it because it's not going to recognize my Aries as being upgraded. So let's defense, place heroes, make sure that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's my let me get in there, edit teams, defense. He should be up in there, defense. Oh, he's not checked. It's like, why don't I see him? There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About right to me. We'll keep it bottom for now. So now we got our evolved hero up in there. And let's make sure that looking pretty good. Nothing bad there. We got our right talents. That's not, I think I have the sprint talents on all our heroes. So let's double check. I'm pretty sure my sprints are on all of them. So let's just verify. That's the, to keep it going. That's to, yep, sprint. Yeah, I thought I put sprint on pretty much everything. So, yep, there we go. Sprinty away. All right, so let's hop back over here and do a little bit of damage then. Not expeditions. There we go. Challenge. Let's see what happens. So I've been pretty much using this tune, but I can sometimes, and maybe sometimes I throw a Minotaur on my phone in place of Cupid. So that's sometimes a swap off there too. And sometimes I put Ghoulam up in there too, as a bit more of a tanky tank. All right, so we're running smack into him. Now we should hopefully get a proc here from my Aries, but we did not. Can we get a proc? No, we did not. but my Santa procced. So it's, unfortunately, that will beat us. Dang it. If it was my my Dreadrake versus that Dreadrake, my Dreadrake would have won. I could move to a different one, but I'm just lazy, so I'm just going to click a different one. Oh, come on. Why is everyone running bottom? Don't run bottom. It's mine. All right, so we're looking pretty good. Destruction. There we go. Push through. Not bad at all. Dreadrake has a ridiculous amount of HP after his double evolve, so if you think Dreadrake has like crazy HP now, when he's double evolved, it's even more insane. It's like, oh. Basically 200,000 HP plus. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so let's attack another person. Pumpkin Duke really isn't that useful anymore, so it's surprised that I see someone using that. But it might be if running into us, if they proc. When they run into us, there we go, we got them. They're dead. Even if they live here, they're dead. Especially with that Santa proc. That Santa proc does not care. Alright, so we're doing a little bit better. I do have to evolve, obviously, Warlock as well, so we can get some more damage off of him. And I need to level up his skill. Especially if I want to do some, better in Arena. And I actually need to log on and do Arena more than once a day. I actually have to log on every few hours and do Arena instead of just once a day Arena. Gotta be better at that if I actually want to do Arena. So let's keep pushing forward, see how far we can make it. Not bad. Now we're hoping to get a proc here. We did silence. They did silence us. They're coming off silence here, but our heroes do a bit more damage than theirs because they don't have as many evolved heroes as we do. But they are doing some good damage here. Ooh, because that Cupid procced. Ooh, can we murder them? No, they got revived. No. Grr. Really don't like running into people unless I put like Goolum. If I'm going to run into someone, Goolum works great if you're running into someone. I should have showed you guys that. But here's the benefits of a sprint team. All my team is already over here, while their team is just far in the background. Sprint, of course, is not great for running into them, but, Alright, so we did pretty good here. We did push forward. Still got some losses, but... Running a sprint team is not really the greatest for running into people. It's best for an open lane. That's why I need to get up into an arena group so I know where the open lanes are. If I know where the open lanes are, I can just throw it in and run. Alright, so we pushed ahead a little bit. I will try and log in some more and get that going. But let's see what else this Aries might be good for. Aries, dun 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 dun. God of War, and we got a sprint set on him, so that guy really does move. Oh. We also should use those experience books. I'm trying to decide if we're crazy enough and we could just power level up this little dude right now. Right this moment, power level him. I think in 5 days I could evolve him. So if I could have enough experience on him in 5 days time to get him up to 200, that'd be preferred because we're going to be double evolving. Yeah, I'm not streaming to YouTube right now because for some reason there's massive packet loss while streaming to YouTube, even YouTube by itself. So something's happening there where between me and YouTube there's some kind of packet loss because I tested my ISP and my ISP connection is good. So I don't know what's happening right now with YouTube. I'm going to check to see if I can fix it in some way. I updated everything I possibly could on my computer that does the streaming, and still YouTube just does not want to connect properly on my streaming computer. So I don't know why, but it will go up on YouTube in just a little bit anyway. So here we go. That is quite nice on our 10-star evolved Aries. So this one will be our next one to get up there. We'll probably get it there fairly quick. Maybe we should just see what happens if we consume some experience. What would it take? What would it take? We threw all our books to only one level. Oh, we throw all these still. Ooh, that does reach the level though. And then all these, all those. That's what it would take. Of course, then we would need 400,000 honor badges. And I wouldn't have the honor badges if I did that, because I would need the honor badges from selling this. In 2 days' time, I could have the amount of honor badges needed. So let me show you how I've been power leveling my heroes. That's probably a good thing. Give you guys a little instruction. Hopefully everyone understands this already, but if you don't, you kick everyone off and have it so only the hero that you care about is on the base. Hope everyone realizes that this is the best way of power leveling any hero right now. This is what I do on my low level accounts now, on my high level accounts. This is, the best thing you can possibly do is this. Kick them all off. You go over to your dungeons. You sweep them. Of course, if you have enough gold too. I only have 100,000. Why? Why am I a poor person? All right, let's get that gold fast, and then let's show you. All right, that's not enough gold for me to care. There we go, much better. Where is it all located? In the mid. Okay, so. Wow, that's actually some bombs there. They placed some bombs on the field because they're really trying to protect their gold. Someone didn't tell them it's actually best just to sort of give up your gold, but I don't want to lose my. Come on, they really defended that gold. Like really, they're like my gold. No, dudes, it's just gold. Give it up. It's better that people don't attack you over and over and over again. That's the new meta. Like the people that have all these heroes on your bases, why? You really don't want to. You want to remove. In fact, you shouldn't have anything in your garrisons either. You should focus on a hero at a time, what you really care about. You should really focus on what you care about. So, like, you can see right now, I'm going to take this off and have it so it's only Warlock. Come in here and sweep this on whatever your highest, best experience one is, and just sweep away. And that's like great experience. That's 5 of those equals 1 of those blue experience books. That's 500,000 plus experience. Now over here, if I come on over here and then I click on this T and I sweep that, that's some serious experience too. Now, not if you get gold and stuff, but when you get those 1 million, 2 million rolls, you're like, yeah. Or 100,000. Apparently not good for me today. I can use a monster pass though. And sweep away again. There you go. 1 million. I told you it exists. So, yeah, that's power leveling right there. And then just that alone got us to level that bad boy up again. So, and then that saves you the experience books. Then you don't have to use experience books to level the guy. You can instead just sell them for honor badges. And then selling those for honor badges, that's the better way to go. It really, really it's the best way to go. So, all right, let me show you a bit more. So let's get a bit more gold. I'm gonna waste some gems too. Not waste, but use. But let's get our Minotaur back on there. So let's get some more gold here. I'm going to show you gem power leveling with dungeons is really overpowered. A lot of HBMs are really good for experience, but dungeons can be way more abusive than HBM sweeps. Dungeons, you can get so much more. Honor badges and shards and experience from doing dungeon sweeps. So dungeon sweeps are extremely overpowered. A lot of people are like, HBM sweeps, that's overpowered. No. Dungeon sweeps, if you have gems, dungeon sweeps are overpowered by a lot. Where's the gold? Did I steal the gold from everyone already? Okay, this one's pretty much empty. Looks like they're showcasing their Vlad. They're like, I got a Vlad Dracula. Put the Vlad by the Vlad statue. Makes sense. Got the gold we came for. So let's do a quick show of it. So basically, let's kick off our Minotaur. We can kick ourselves down to like 300 gems. So let's show you power leveling at its best. So it's just basically clicking a button a whole bunch of times over again. Look at all those shards. Look at all those honor badges. They keep coming to us. Shards, honor badges, experience. Power leveling. That's how it's done. So if you're wondering how I power leveled my guy up to 200, something looks like this. Hours and hours of clicking a button like this. That's how you power level. Hours and hours of clicking a button like that. That's how you do it. If you're wondering, you click a button many, many times, and, well, you gotta beg for gold, too. Gold! Ew! Where's gold? So, let's take a look over here, and you can see that our hero is starting to level up. Magically! By clicking a button. Not only that, we're also getting more shards. Shards. Which I'm going to use on Golem. Hey there, how you guys doing? And this video today is brought to you by McDanielek. Thanks for the $20 donation, man. Thanks for the $20 donation. That helped us power level our Aries. Because money equals gems, gems equals power leveling. Alright, so I don't even need to stay up in there. And let's kick that off. I'm not going to spend too much more on gems because I do need to hold on to some. Uh-oh, alarms. Alright, so let's show you thoughts and get that going here. Kick off just a few more. So basically every few hours log in and do those dungeon sweeps. They're extremely important, extremely powerful. The amount of shards you can get, and it's just so easy to power level. It's really worth it. God, so I don't think I'm going to be using those experience books right now to level this dude up. I think I'm going to sell probably all those experience books. I think it's just going to be me selling these off. I'm just going to be selling them off. But that's for a later time for me to decide on that. But our Aries is looking quite good. We are going to be pushing our next hero, which is right here, the Warlock. That Warlock will be getting some love. How's Golem? Golem is quite good. The buff on him did matter a bit, so that is actually helpful. And yeah, Golem is doing pretty good. I'm enjoying Golem. I'm going to be making a video shortly, probably over the weekend, on Golem and my thoughts and feelings on him. I'm going to probably get him up to 10 stars, so I'm going to probably sell all those experience books and level up, power level this dude and power level this one. So they're both going to be at 10 stars, hopefully over the weekend. I get both these up to 10 stars. So 10 star. God, I still got a 10 star, a whole bunch of other things too. That's a lot of work. Oh, it's a lot of work. But it's good. It's worth it. It's going to be worth it. 10 star, you get that additional speed bonus. You move faster. It's much, much better. Much, much better. But I'm really happy about this one right here. The 10 star, 200 level Dreadrek. Man, dude is a tank. Can't wait to double evolve him. That is just... The amount of HP there is just mind-boggling. And then knowing what happens when he double evolves, that he's going to have a ridiculous amount of HP. I mean, yeah. Yep, HP. You got to always sell those. So I'm fairly certain that these books are going to be what I use to sell off to get my honor badges. And this stuff, too, I'm probably going to sell all them. But that's how I basically get my 200,000 honor badges plus each day is selling my experience books from quests. And whenever I see a quest refresh card, I buy them. It's like, I see it, I want it, bought it. Also, whenever I see a Here Be Monsters refresh, I buy those too. So I pretty much Hibri monsters and quest refresh cards. Yoink. And also, if I see any dungeon cards up in here, dungeon cards are awesome too. Dungeon cards have the best honor badges, shards, experience. Whenever you see that card, buy it. Yoink it. Take it away. That's the best thing you can do. All right, so I think that's it for now. I think we'll... Yeah, I do got work today. I do got that kind of fun stuff to be doing. Work. Gotta make money, you know. Gots to make money. Gots to get the house ready for a baby. I'm gonna have a babies. I also do need to make some more artwork. So I was futzing around a little bit more with my artwork over on YouTube. I don't know how many of you guys have saw that already, but you know, you made some adjustments. I'm going to be making some more adjustments to it too. I think I'm going to be changing the icon as I have it right now. So lots of changes you guys are going to be seeing in the next little smidge. So let me hopefully show it to you guys here. Go to my channel. Come on, go to my channel. There you go. So I'm going to be changing it again. Let me show it to you guys here. So I'm going to be changing again. You guys can see the little banner here. This what's not going on there. Oh, baby, got the babies on the way. I'm defending Cupid. I'm going to be changing this. I just checked to take a look. So on Google Plus, this is actually see-through. But for some reason on YouTube, it doesn't take the effect of the PNG where it doesn't have a background. It adds a background when you do it to YouTube. But on Google Plus, it's actually see-through right now. But so that sort of sucks. So I got to then... I might just crop myself out and put myself up in there or something. We'll see. We'll see. I got to figure it out. Got to do artwork for my channel. Is it worth it to buy 8 Hibri Monster cards in the warehouse? If you are higher level in HBM, yes. And that's specifically if you're trying to power level your heroes. HBM cards, dungeon cards, and the quest refresh cards are the best, I find, for power leveling. I find power leveling the most powerful thing you can do in the game right now, in my opinion. Power leveling with dungeon sweeps, with HBM sweeps, with quest refreshes, those are really important. If you can power level by attacking people, you can get a good chunk of experience by attacking people. I think it's about like 20,000 per hit, anywhere between 10,000 to 20,000 per victory. When you're up at my might level, that's what I get. So it also can help if you got free time to do that, but I don't. If I had free time, I'd be farming people, just constantly attacking with my Minotaur and just having him level the playing field, but I ain't got that kind of time. All right. Whew. Yeah, S is sort of random, T is sort of random for experience too, but I find it still to be worth it to pick it up. I usually buy them. I usually, like I said, those three, so dungeon cards, quest refresh cards, HBM cards, top of my list to pick up. All right, so got to be getting going, but man, look at that Dread Drake. Look at that 10-star Aries. That Aries is cranky. But man, wait, did his hat just turn on? I thought his hat was black in there, but must have seen that wrong. All right, so that looks pretty cool. Evolved Dread Drake at 10-star at 200. Oh, can't wait to do that. Can't wait to get that going. And I got to test him out. He just got this life drain last night. So he just got this 5 of 8 life drain last night. I got to test him out to see how that works with dungeons. Like, he's going to be able to stay alive in dungeons now. It's going to be really hard to kill him. I'm going to be testing out that later. Can't wait for them to release some new dungeons. I'm also going to try and get some more flames. Right now I'm at 728. I believe 750 is the max right now. So we need, 22 flames to go. 22 flames to go. All right, got to get going though. Did you have ever won the HBMT without Pumpkin Duke? I haven't tried to beat HBMT without Pumpkin Duke. It can be done, yes. You can beat HBMT without Pumpkin Duke. It's just really hard because you need the stacks. I think you can make it to the dragons and you can survive and live, but you won't be able to do enough damage. I think I had it at one point where the only hero on my team was dead was Pumpkin Duke. All the rest of my heroes were alive, and I was just on the dragons forever. They weren't able to kill me, and I wasn't able to kill them. It was basically a stalemate. Well, I would kill them over time, but I wouldn't be able to kill them in the time limit allowed. So, Pumpkin Duke is extremely needed for that because that damage is just... You need the stacks. You need to be able to increase your damage. If you can't increase your damage, T is really hard without Pumpkin Duke. Not saying that it can't be done, but it's really hard. How many experience books do you get when you complete a quest board? It's random because sometimes you get experience books as part of the reward at the end for completing everything. So I'd say I usually get 11 books of these. I think it's 20-something books of these. And these are sort of random when I get. So it's a lot of experience. It adds up over time, especially since I keep buying these quest refresh cards and doing that. And then not only that, you get experience and, well, honor badges in general when you complete the stuff. So lots and lots. And then also get honor badges from doing my expeditions and honor badges from sometimes doing arena. Sometimes. Did you ever make Icebreaker base with Town Hall 19 or 20? Yes, it's up on my channel. Icebreaker Mini is what I call it. I think that goes all the way down to like Town Hall 13. So Icebreaker Mini can go all the way down to Town Hall 13, and I think when I showed it, it was at Town Hall 18. You just add some extra walls to make it more, and then I showed Icebreaker at Town Hall 20, so of course 20 is there. All right, got to get going, guys. Have a good ones. Have a good ones. And for those that think I'm talking to myself later when you see this on YouTube, sorry. Usually I have the chat up in there, so I'm not looking like I'm a crazy person talking to myself. But there's a chat in Twitch, but I didn't have it activated because we were trying to get YouTube running. For some reason, I could not stream to YouTube today. All right, got to get going. You guys have a good ones. Have a good ones.